friends, Goddess of Awesome here, and I wanted to make a really fast video for you about an alternative to ice cream, right? There's a lot of us who love ice cream. I mean, I love ice cream. I am an ice cream girl, you know? Vanilla, really, that's my favorite. I don't need it to have a lot of stuff, you know? Too much stuff is sometimes too much, you know? When I started getting back into fitness, you know, I realized that the ice cream wasn't helping. Right? I may love it, but it's slowing down the shrinkage of my waistline. And then I kind of moved into frozen yogurt. So I had a wonderful step aerobics instructor at Santa Monica College who basically gave us a lowdown on ice cream versus frozen yogurt, you know, and she was basically saying ice cream is just not permissible. So that's kind of hard to hear if you really love ice cream. But frozen yogurt is, you know. So when I first started getting back on my bandwagon of spin class just over 2 years ago, my taste buds were shifting, and I felt like I needed a new flavor. So I went down to the frozen yogurt store and I got the original tart. Now I like the tart. Maybe there's some of you out there who don't like the tart. And if you're not a tart person, then maybe this video isn't for you, you know, but I have discovered something pretty amazing that satisfies the sweet tooth and also shrinks your tummy at the same time. So, not bad, right? I mean, it's March right now, or yesterday or 2 days ago is the first day of spring, I think 2 days ago. So, you know, we're getting to the season of bikinis and swimsuits and summer and, you know, more flesh to be seen. And if you're if you're trying to get on the bandwagon of getting healthier, if you're wanting to maybe lose a pound here or there without sacrificing the goods, right? The flavors, the things that you love, I'm going to share something with you that I discovered. So after I started when I switched the ice cream to frozen yogurt, I definitely started losing weight. And I would even have my frozen yogurt, the original tart, as a meal. That sounds bad, but it's full of probiotics and it's got a whole bunch of stuff. And if you're not putting chocolate chips and toffee on it, you know, maybe you're putting just the fruit. And that's what I did. I just put the berries, the fresh berries, maybe some chopped mango, whatever they had on the little dessert toppings that was, you know, fruit and berries. So loaded it up, my frozen yogurt with fruits and berries, and it was just yummy delicious, and I was losing weight. Even though I was eating a humongous one. I mean, I'm sure there's a picture somewhere on my phone of my approach to a frozen yogurt. Like, I'm kind of a glutton, you know. I like to have, when I go for something, boy, I dive into it, you know. So this is something that I've come across, the Thai, I think that's how you say it, and I do the 2% because, you know, some good fats are good, and this has good fat in it. Now, obviously, this isn't for vegans, right? This is not a message for vegans, but if you're a person who enjoys ice cream, here we go. This is just full of pasteurized milk and cream with live cultures of, there's a lot of long words here, I don't want to mess them up, but basically probiotics. So, you know, probiotics help you digest, right? They help keep your colon and your tummy in a healthy place, the intestinal flora. It keeps it in a balanced, healthy state. And if you're looking to satisfy a sweet tooth, this is a great way to go. You know, there's a fitness instructor, Natasha, who's just an extraordinary woman, and she had the most banging body. I mean, just tight and everything about her. And she even said, you can have sweets, but have it be this. You know, this is better than a frozen yogurt. And you can smother this in honey. I highly suggest it. It's yummy. You can put some blackberries or raspberries or blueberries or chop up whatever kind of fruit you like. Mango, you know, toss in some pineapple fresh. So I would go with fresh. If you're going to do this, I personally would, maybe you like canned peaches, or I don't know, whatever you have. If you want to satisfy sweet tooth and get a high dose of protein and still have, you know, the sweet tooth satisfaction, this is the way to go. So it took me a long time to find this. You know, I'm not a big yogurt person. I stopped eating yogurt for a lot of years, you know. I found it disgusting after a while. But this is different. This to me is like frozen yogurt. This tastes like the original tart, you know, to me. And if you like the original tart, frozen yogurt, and if you're, you know, trying to watch your pocketbook, because this could be the price of what, I mean, this is actually a teeny bit cheaper from what I would get. I'd get a $10 frozen yogurt. This is only like $6, I think, at the store that I'm at. So that's what I want to say. Fai, if you want a heavy dose of protein, you want to satisfy your sweet tooth, you want to shrink your tummy, try it. It's crazy amazing. Like, so I went from ice cream to frozen yogurt, right? Tricked myself, tried to adapt, and tried to accept frozen yogurt as my ice cream, and it did work. It absolutely worked for me. And then after a while, I tried this, and I realized, oh my God, that's almost the same as frozen yogurt. So then I started to shift my mind to include that this could be my frozen yogurt, this could be my ice cream, and that's what it is for me now. You know, I haven't had a sweet tooth in a long time because I quit smoking marijuana over 3 weeks ago, so kind of immune to cake and frosting and all that. You know, I haven't had the desire to have anything sweet, but for some reason after my nap I woke up and I felt like having something sweet. So I might have some of this tonight with some honey. Yeah, smother it in honey, and bam, you know, this is not going to make me fat. You know, it's not, I'm not going to feel guilty. This is some guilt-free goodness right here, and it serves your body with some extra amazing protein, which every athlete and every person needs, but especially an athlete or someone who's getting on the athletic bandwagon, you know. So that's all. I just wanted to share that with you. I'm not sure, you know, how many people out there is an ice cream freak like me. I mean, I could sit down and eat a whole pint, you know, not a problem. I mean, the bigger the container, doesn't really matter, right? You could just eat it as a meal. So if you're going to eat some ice cream, or if you would rather, you know, if you're looking to shift, right? If you're looking to shrink a little bit, you know, get the waist to go down a little bit, you know, getting on a healthy path, I would definitely recommend this stuff, right? The Fai, you can find it in the yogurt section of any big grocery store. I don't know if I've ever seen it in Whole Foods, but definitely my neighborhood Ralph's has this. I'm sure, you know, I've seen it in other stores in other states in the regular mainstream market, you know, so I highly recommend it. You know, if you're willing to try something different, you know, if you want to, you know, just be overall healthier and have a good figure, a better figure, you know, that's, you don't have to sacrifice sweets. You know, you can smother it in honey, you can put some berries on it, and it will definitely hit the spot, you know. So that's all I have to say for that. So I'm the Goddess of Awesome. Thanks so much for being here with me. If you found this video interesting at all or you liked it, please give it a thumbs up. If you want to know more, please subscribe. And in the meantime, bright blessings and be well.